Hey everybody, we today are talking about avoiding a Google AdSense ban. And you say, well, yes, duh, I don't want to get my Google AdSense account banned. I mean, of course, but it's really important that you preserve this account even if you're not actually using the Google AdSense platform. Like let's say you're using other ad networks to get your ads. Google AdSense approval is required in many cases to run ads from other networks. So if you're planning on going and using Ezoic or Monumental or Monument or any of these various other ad networks, these networks work together with Google AdSense to run ads through their platform. So if you go and get yourself a Google AdSense ban, yes, you may be able to go and get approved for other networks, but it will dramatically limit the ads that you can run on your site and could potentially impair greatly the amount of revenue that you can expect to make. So even if you're not using Google AdSense, getting your site approved for AdSense and maintaining that approval and maintaining that good status could be really critical to making money with display ads. So in this video, we're just going to talk through a lot of the ways that people get their accounts banned so that you can avoid doing those things. First, this is really common. People apply for other AdSense accounts. Maybe they want to sell a website, or maybe they want to have one account per website or something. I don't know what it is. But if you try to get multiple AdSense accounts, that's a great way to get all of your accounts shut down. They won't give you another one. People click on their own ads, and this is pretty darn silly to do because that's a really quick way to get yourself banned, and AdSense can tell. The ad networks, they can tell, they can look at the IP address, they know that you're doing it, so just don't do it. And if you do it accidentally, don't freak out. What you can do is submit a support ticket to AdSense and just tell them, whoops, I'm sorry, I totally clicked on my own ad, I'm not going to do that again. In your content, you cannot encourage users to click on your ads or have your friends or family go and click on the ads. AdSense may not figure it out right away, but over time, if the same people are doing it, the same people are clicking on the ads, they can figure it out, and that can be trouble. So just don't create any sort of thing to try to game the system, to try to game clicks, because it's going to get figured out and you're going to lose your AdSense account, and it's going to really hurt your advertising business. How you set up your content and how you put your ads. Now, we go to a lot of websites where you want to submit some information and you have a hard time figuring out which is the submit button and which one is the ad. This is not going to fly with AdSense at all. It should be really obvious where the navigation is and where the ad is. And so don't try to trick people into clicking on the ads by making them think that the navigation is actually is encouraging them to believe that the navigation is something else that it's not. I don't even know if I said that right. I meant to say that the ad is the navigation when it's not. Can you tell it's early? So traffic, it's really common for people to do traffic arbitrage, where they will get a website set up and then push traffic from Facebook and pay for traffic from Facebook to go to the website, with the idea that the cost of the traffic will be less than the actual ad revenue, so that you can make a profit for a site that's not otherwise getting organic traffic. It's really important not to pay for crap traffic or fraudulent traffic. It's fake traffic, like just getting people to go there just to click on stuff. Again, it goes back to the theme of just not trying to scam the system at all. You want to check your ads versus content balance. So if in any page or in any part of your website there are more ads than there is content, that's trouble. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of content on the pages where you have ads. Have you ever heard of sticky ads? If you haven't heard the term sticky ads, you've definitely seen them. It's when you're scrolling down, and the ad does not go away. That doesn't work for AdSense unless the specific network that you are working with supports that, like Ezoic or Monumentric. You want to watch the content. So, this seems like it should be obvious, but it's not. You want to just avoid putting ads on any content that violates the Google Terms of Service. If you don't know what the Google AdSense Terms of Service are, then you should go check them out. You want to make sure that your drop-down menus, if you have them, that they don't cover up ads. I think what can happen, and the reason that AdSense doesn't like this, is that you can get accidental clicks for people trying to scroll down to click on something on the menu and accidentally hit one of the ads. Just in general, you want to avoid accidental clicks, and as people click on it and then immediately bounce back. They're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And you just want to make sure that you're not having a lot of that. If people click on the ads on your site, you want to make sure that those clicks are purposeful rather than accidental. You can definitely get banned if you take the ad code that you're generated in your AdSense account and you put it in other places, such as other websites that are not approved or email newsletters, for example. This used to be kosher. It used to be okay. You know, if you got approved for AdSense, you basically got approved to put your code on any site in any place, but they don't support that anymore. Ads and iframes. An iframe is an HTML situation inside of a page, so it's like a page within a page. I'm not super technical, so I don't necessarily know what all of this means. Just if you know what an iframe is, just don't put your ads in them. Stacking ads. So if you have ad without putting any content between them, that can get you a ban. And finally, don't use any sort of code or any sort of program or anything else to try and game AdSense. Now, if your ad network is doing things like auto-refreshing the ad for you to try to generate more impressions, like that's great, but don't do it yourself. So there's a whole bunch in here, and I'm certain that there are more ways to violate your account and get your account banned, but these are some general, I guess, pretty common sense tips to avoid getting your account banned. Is just don't try to game the system. Try to have content on your site that is long form, that is helpful, that is there not just to make money, but to help the user. And if you do those things, you're not going to have to worry about Google coming in and banning your account. Thank you very much for watching. If you got value out of this video whatsoever, please do me the favor of giving a thumbs up or subscribing to the channel or leaving me a comment, because then I know, one, that you enjoyed the content, that you found it was helpful. It helps me understand what sort of videos to make in the future and inspires me to keep going. And it also tells YouTube that this video was useful and that it should show it to other people. And I love subscribers. I love it when people subscribe. It's like the best part of my day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.